everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alicia. I post new tutorials every Thursday and sometimes I get an extra one in on the weekend or whatever, Anyway, so this week I am going to do a tutorial on MakerFlo's new pens. So I'm not getting paid for this. I'm not a sponsor for them or whatever, but I saw these and I thought they were really cool. I watched their video and totally sold me on it. So I ordered a box of them and I think this is like super cool how they come packaged. They have care instructions on the back, and here is it actually comes with a refill too, and MakerFlo sells boxes of refills, which is really convenient. So here is the pen, and this end is a stylus, which that's really cool too. So all you do, if you've done pens, the InkJoy pens, which I've done tons and tons and tons of them, you know that when you undo them, there's a bunch of tiny little parts, right? So with this one, if you hold the end and unscrew this stainless steel tip too, you take out the chamber, whoops, you take out the chamber, right? And you put your little top back on. And then you can put this back in its bag and keep it there all in one piece. And now you have the tube that you can decorate. And it's stainless steel, so if you screw it up, you can strip it. Unlike the InkJoys, when you screw them up, they're trash. And then they have all these extra parts lying around. So if you're interested to see what I do with this and how quick I can come up with a glitter pen, stick around and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Oh, but before you do that, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share, comment. I love to hear your feedback, comments after the fact. Oh, and one other thing I wanna say. So guess what? I am eligible now down at the bottom where you do like all your share buttons and stuff. So there's like this little like $sign thingy, whatever. If you click it and you want to give me a little donation for my videos, you can there. So that'd be greatly appreciated if anybody could help me out, because you know this stuff costs money. Anyway, all right, let's get started. All right, guys, so I'm going to prep these the way I would prep a stainless steel tumbler. I'm going to give them a quick sand with a fine grit sandpaper. And I'm going to do this to all four of them. Once I get done with that sandpaper, I am going to wipe them down with 91% alcohol, and that gets off all the stainless steel residue. These chambers are bigger than the chambers for the InkJoy pens, so it takes something a little bit thicker to mount them with so that you can put them on the turner. Then we're going to take them outside and spray paint them whatever color you choose. And so you see the color choices. I got this lime green, a turquoise color, and a blue color. And then I'm going to get them all, spray paint them, let them dry for about an hour. Then they're going to be ready to glitter these wonderful colors. So I am going to apply my glitter using the tack it method. This glue, if you're not familiar with tack it, aliens tack it over and over. It goes on, you put it on, as you can see, it goes on white, and then when it dries, it's clear and sticky. And that's what you want, because I'm going to varnish this glitter down, so I'm not going to leave it fluffy. I'm going to flatten it out so it's nice and smooth. So you just take your brush and make sure when you're putting it on that you're not going against the opening, that you're going with the opening. Then this way it eliminates the glue from gathering up at the top and the bottom. So just make sure you do that. Put one coat on, let them dry for about 10 or 15 minutes. Then they're ready to be glittered. And you know they're dry when they are clear and you don't see any white anymore. And you want to make sure that they're completely dry, because if they're not, then the glitter is going to clump up, and that's not what you want. You want to be able to flatten this glitter out and get it all nice and smooth. So I'm just going to dump this glitter on. I'm going to do a glitter dump. I'm going to take my paper and I'm just going to kind of roll it and smush it down a little bit. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to varnish it down with my fingers. So you can do this with a plain, you know, like with your hand or a gloved hand or even a silicone brush. It's completely up to you. I like to do it with my finger because I can feel if there's any rough spots or if there's any spots that need to be varnished down. So that's my method. But again, it's up to you what you want to do. You can try all the ways, or you can just do it this way. The glue is not wet and it's not sticky. You're just rubbing down the glitter. So I didn't feel a need to waste a glove for this process. So I am going to do this to all 4 pens, and they're different colors. Now the pen, this holographic that I'm using, Hollow Point, I did not prep the pen because it is silver, so I didn't feel the need to. And so I'm just going to do the same thing with all of these pens, you know, glitter them up, press it down, varnish it down. And then before I put my Starcraft clear coat on, I am going to, and I do this when I epoxy my pens. So this is, you know, no epoxy pens. So you take this Vaseline and you rub it on the ends, and then this way, whatever you're using to cover your, to coat your pens, whether it be epoxy or whether it be your Starcraft, that it will not stick to the pen and get stuck, you know, get glued on, because I've done that. I've glued them on, and I've broken pencils into the chamber. So don't make my mistake. Make sure you use the Vaseline. So I chose to use Starcraft's clear coat to coat these instead of epoxy, because they're super smooth, and I really just didn't feel like working with epoxy. So it will take 4 coats though. It'll take about 4 coats of this Starcraft clear coat to get a nice good layer on there. And I do a light level sanding after the 3rd coat. You don't really need a level sand, just, you know, rough it up a little bit, just make sure it's super smooth, and then put on your 4th coat. So that is it, guys. Once I get all this, you know, it's about a 3-hour dry time in between each coat, and then it takes about another 72 hours for it to completely harden up, the Starcraft clear coat, to be fully cured. But so I just did it, you know, each individual pen every 3 hours for 4 times, and they were done. So that is it for this tutorial. Look how like nice and easy this is, and epoxy free, which is also a bonus. Now you could use epoxy. I absolutely use epoxy, and use whatever epoxy you want on this, but I chose to go with the Starcraft clear coat that I got from Annie Up Graphic Supply, and I love him so much. Kyle in there, he's awesome, so you should check it out. Link below, as I link everything else down below. Make sure you check that description box for discount codes, affiliate links, and that is it. So stick around to watch me put these pens back together and my final remarks. All right, so putting these pens back together is super easy. Just take them off whatever you've mounted them on, and we're gonna pull the chambers out of the individual packs, because that's how I stored them. And look at, oh my God, look how gorgeous these glitters are. I love these glitters so much. And oh, you know what? The end. So if there's a little bit of like paint in there or even glitter in there, it's so easy to remedy this. All you've got to do is I take some acetone on a paper towel, and I kind of wad it up and twist it on the end, and then, you know, just like twist it up and then just put it in there and twist it around and gets it off. So if you do this with epoxy, so if you do these pens with epoxy and you get a little epoxy in there, you can just take your craft knife and clean it out as well. So it's really super easy, so much easier than the plastic pens, because, you know, if you scrape too hard, you're taking the plastic with it. So with these being stainless steel, you're not damaging any of the pen at all. So that's a nice benefit to these pens as well. So I've cleaned these out, and now I'm ready to put the chambers back in. And like, this is so easy. There's no parts to fiddle around with and find and put together. You're just going to take that end off, and you're going to pop the chamber back in like that. And then you're going to screw that top back on. And that's it. Like, so super easy. And I am so impressed with these. I love the simplicity of not having all of these little parts laying around. So it's just a bonus for me. But I'm going to have an affiliate link for MakerFlo down below. It's not going to help you, but it's definitely going to help me. So guys, this is it. Look how nice they write. They write really, really nice. It is black ink. So I don't know if they have a choice of blue ink. We'll have to take a look at that. All right, guys, these pens are done in one day. These pens are totally done. Now, of course, if you want to put a decal on them, then, you know, that takes you up for a few more hours. But all in all, if you just want a beautiful glitter pen, this can be done in a day. How awesome is that? And these pens are a little bit heavier than your other ones because they are metal. They're really, really sturdy. So I like the stylus on the end. I will be taking one of these to work with me because we have the copier where I and we have a stylus on there and it oftentimes disappears. So this will be good to have a stylus on the back so that I can hit the screen, right? So guys, you know, overall, I love these. I love the idea that you can strip these if you mess up, because I've messed up plenty of pens. I like the silver tip too. I like the like chrome look or whatever. Oh, there's Aria. Hold on. Yeah, Ari.
Where's your green brush?
I don't know. It disappeared. She's looking for the green brush. She takes all of my hairbrushes and she loses them all and then asks me where they are. So, and my green brush is the one I keep upstairs and it's been missing for like a week. So you see my hair? It's like still morning and it's still wet. I can't brush my hair anymore. I have to like pick it and then comb it because I can't find my brush. So my hair is a hot mess. Anyway, back to these pens. So so here's just, you know, another option for a pen. And, you know, if you like this tutorial, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share, comment. I love to hear your feedback and I will see you all next time. Bye.